All aboard. All right, who's ready to play the waiting game while KOTOR 2 gets started? And the worst part is I kind of have to watch its progress, not by actually like the screen itself, but by the oh right, but by the little desktop icon on my taskbar here. It's mostly how I gotta watch out for it. So yes, my new schedule: 3 straight days of streaming, break, stream, then 2-day break. Keeps the weekends nice and sacred and keeps me going. Although I'm really hoping I don't have some form of burnout on Wednesday. Entirely possible with me. So that's the trouble of being an autist. You can get bored of things. It's like familiarity breeds contempt, is the phrase. I gotta start timing this. Okay, there we go. It has changed, so click. Rotating again. Gotta give it some more. It should start up with the developer idents after this. Mm. Feels like it's so hard to hit the back of my throat. I've also come to a bit of a revelation, I think, about Bao-Dur, or at least how I plan on having him operate. I think I'm going to have him swap from the range stance back to... Okay, it did not crash, it just looked like it to me. Let me just... There we go. Encoding overloaded. Interesting. But yes, that was the idents that just played for a brief moment. Oh yes, what was I thinking? I don't see anything. Maybe it's me. No, 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 no. This is absolutely how it loads in. It's an old game, and modern systems have not been considerate to older games. This just has to be how it starts. Like even when the game is playing correctly, cutscenes don't even show up. Yeah, I think I'm going to change Bao-Dur back to being aggressive and physical. Well, he'll still hold on to the disruptor rifle, just in case I feel like he should probably swap. Ugh. Ah, there we go. We're back to the idents. Oh. Hold on a moment. Oh, okay. There we go. And now to fix the stuttering. Alt-Enter. Just give it a moment again. Give me gotta give it time to remind itself. Oh, right, I am running. This really is the longest part of the wait, I think. Maybe next time I ought to get it started before streaming. Although that always runs the risk of it just crashing. No, you're not playing through the idents again, you fool. DC'd for a moment? I don't see anything on it about... OBS isn't saying anything about it. Might have been a you or Twitch thing. Anyway. Yeah. Back to the Telosian surface, where we're being hunted by mercs, as well as Canox. Alright. It is not registering my mouse. I think I've ruined it. I think I've ruined it. I'm gonna have to start all over again. I can't even close it regularly. I gotta use Task Manager. Alright, disk is shot up. It's being testy today. Ugh. If it does the same thing again where it can't recognize the mouse, there's going to be problems, because I do not have keybinds memorized at all about this game. The simpler days when computers could just play the games as they were, and there was no problems except for any actual programming glitches that were inside it. Alright. That was the click, so now it's got to load the idents. Yeah. Just look at its symbols on the side of my Coke. Can't get a lot of my usual cracks out. Alright. LucasArts. Obsidian. I should wipe my glasses. Pre-flight checklist for starting streams. Don't drop on the ground. These things go near my eyes. Keeps getting longer and longer, and I never remember all the steps. Even when I do, some new step decides to appear and cause problems for me. Okay. Still working on it. This might actually be the longest wait period. Ah, there we go. Okay. Good, good. Mouse is recognized. Now then. Alt, enter. Nearly 15 minutes in and I haven't started. Usually that's a problem for bigger streamers. Because they spend more time getting ready and more time just talking before the stream. Mostly because they have things to say. Me, I really just don't. Which I suppose makes me boring and not that great of a streamer. Just keep waiting, just keep waiting. Do not rush for fear of another crash and other horrible things. Mouse is recognized. Let's go. All right, bow. Aggressive. There you go. Now then. Let's kill some Cannock, shall we?
More where that came from. Take him down. More where that came from. Everyone down.
may need to get him heavier armor. Cannock's overfed on everything because the Zerka mercenaries are screwing things up. So why not take a few of them out? Oop. Hey. Reminder, who's the best demo among us? I am at 3. You are 11. And Bao, 14, as I thought. My man with the skills.
Hidden caches. We should be on the lookout for more of these. They could come in handy.
Thanks for saying so.
Yeah?
Second welcome to the chat message. Could be a problem. Heavy blaster, adrenal stamina. Nah, he's got a bonded blaster. He's fine. But yes, that's the devastation that Telos looks like on the other side.
Mercenaries, right where we need to go. That sentry droid probably spotted us already.
Great.
They were probably looking for me when they saw your shuttle go down.
We could try handing the Zabrak over. You know, bargaining chip?
Who do you think shot you down in the first place?
Good point. Forget I said anything.
Oh, Atten. Hey, if they let us have that force spike, that'd be great. I should probably get in there. Yep, I thought so.
Time to take you down to size.
How am I suddenly so bad at melee combat?
Just say the word.
Atten saves the day. Just gotta let the biorestorative underlay do its thing, I suppose. Force Pike! Just what I was hoping for. Alright, Bao, you finally get to use something with for two-handers. On hit, 25% chance to stun. Good. This weapon effectively functions as a long staff topped with a vibroblade. Despite its name, it is not related to the Force mastered by Jedi, though it is a powerful weapon in its own right. Yep, let's see. Attack modifier is +8, whereas with just the vibro sword, +12. What? Whatever, you're having this. You're gonna two-hand because I said so. Vehicles controlled appear to be code-locked. Same. Cash hunting. And also giving us time for our HP to come back. As well as my force points.
Another sentry droid. The mercenaries must be using them to locate us. There's probably another patrol nearby.
Oh, sorry about that, Keanu. Am I goal-oriented? That determines on what you mean by that. There you go, big hit from the force spike. Now what's this now? Hair on my phone. All right. Oh, more mercs. This time they got mines.
Let's go.
We are not running across those, so Bow, take it out. Yep, there we go.
Time to take you down to size.
Horse whirlwind. Let's get a little battle meditation going.
Everyone down.
Let me handle this.
Where that came from? Time to even the odds.
Thank you, Bastila Shan, for mastering such a form. Though I suppose I really should thank Odan for creating it.
Yeah?
Back to your force spike.
What's going on?
Now, if you don't mind picking those up for me. Bowder's got the skills to pay all my bills. What a nice beach. That has to unfortunately be fenced off. Stupid Canuck.
Let's go.
I hear
Did
you.
you get it in there? Yeah. Adrenal stamina? Yeah. Fight music is so good.
I always feel a sense of calm when I walk the surface of Telos. The Ithorians are truly amazing in their work.
Amazing at wasting the Republic's credits, maybe.
Dude.
But now that you mention it, I think I feel it too. Like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders.
Quiet. There's a large mercenary patrol up ahead. If we move carefully along the perimeter, we may be able to get by without their spotting us.
We could cross along the shore, or head along the cliffs to the south.
But I want to kill them. Along the shore.
I'll follow close.
How close to our next level up? Around 2,000? We'll squeeze what we can out first, I suppose.
More where that came from.
Googly-eyed stomachs. I feel like I'm gonna need improved dual wielding after this.
Time to take you down to size. Let's settle this.
Alright, stunned humanoid doesn't do damage yet. Or at all. Oh no, an Ithorian! Likely murdered. Computer spike, money, and medpack. Well, I'm pretty sure Bowser's not really that attractive.
Take them down.
1700.
This won't take long.
It really is an embarrassing performance from Bowser at the moment. So you know what? Fine. How do I have better chances to hit with the blaster than I do with my swords? Clearly, I need more strength. Wait, no, you would have better medicine. Treat injury, wouldn't you? Oh, I actually have him beat.
More where that came from.
I did not think the cannot will get involved.
Time to even the odds. Time to even the odds.
No, not him. Oh, you using a med pack? You cheap ass. Do not have any advanced med packs. There on the cliff is Darth Vader. No, not swap to the Endo. Hey, it's a level for Atten, which means it's likely a level for Baldur. Still code locked. Nope, just for Atten. Ah, advanced med pack, just what we needed. Anyway, Atten, you want to level up, so let's get to it then. Yeah, I think he is doing better with the Vibro Sword, unfortunately. For now. Oh, look at that. More caches.
Let's go.
And now, mine.
Hidden caches.
You already said that, Atten. Exchange Shadowcaster, Advanced Med Pack, Life Support Pack. Fantastic. Let me just see about that. Awareness and Stealth. And Dexterity. Take it and benefit from the Dexterity. Sith War Sword. I want to equip the... There we go. Upgradable Edge and Grip. Though most favor lightsabers, some Sith prefer the more visceral feel of metal cutting flesh. These blades are usually blended with cortosis to protect against lightsaber sparring damage. Yes, I know it's Sith, but come on, man. Give it a try. Let's see. 9. He'll keep the Vibro Sword. Do not unequip my Vibro Blade. Consider yourself a generally cautious person or more impulsive. Cautious, I think. Oh, look at that. Bodies in a pack. Give unto me. Credits and a repair kit. Oh, I had a bag. Components. That was a good crack. Oh yeah, since that ended. Don't want to go through that again. Uh-oh.
Yeah?
Have any ion blasters? Droid disruptor. Yeah, use that for a bit, man.
Let's go.
I don't know the keybind for cycling through enemies. Oh, hey, level for him. Unarmed Specialist 3. Demo, computer use, security, repair, healing, demo. There we go. Ah, no! God damn it. I had a feeling that would happen.
Let me handle this.
Ah, damn it, too late.
Just say the word.
It's almost as though he's got just clothing on, not even armor. And I know I gave him armor. Alright, nothing. Over here, and... Atten, don't! I may just need to solo mode this encounter. Alright, a little battle meditation. What? Damn it. Why does it... Alright, fine. What's the keybind for choosing a new target? Change your solo, toggle stealth, flourish, switch, tooltips, quick save, load, previous. There's not one, is there? Nope. Nope, there's not. Let's get rid of that.
Let's go.
I'll suffer losing one mine. Don't know why Atten's still with me. I turned the solo mode on. How much until I level up? Looks like 134, and I hope that's what it is. There's my level. Defense is 17 somehow. $10. 13. What am I? That's Atten, 23. I don't understand this. Whatever. Level up time. Ah! I have my first lightsaber form. Determination. Shicho. Stasis. Alright, Bowder's level. Almost forgot. To the excavation site. You know what? Let's see Bowder's signature move here. Shield breaker. Oh, never mind. The human is here. My turrets did not work. Ah, but my droids will not fail me. Destroy him, my warbots. Ah, she's a grenadier.
Time to even the odds.
Spread out. You know, I'll use the life support pack. Wow, Atten's down for once. Oh, don't get back up. I think that's a skill of his. Firing and a shield. It's not good.
Time to even the odds. More where that came from. Take him down.
Oh, her shield down's good. Ah, alright. Yeah, I do not remember this part of the game fondly for its combat encounters. Money. Hey, there's that air defense tower that shot us down. All right,
Let's go.
I probably would be having a better time if I had the blaster deflection skill, but I want to see. I don't really want to do that until I have, because once I have my lightsaber, that skill effectively becomes wasted.
There's the landing pad. There should be a computer terminal I can access from there. Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way there, though.
Why do you say that?
What do we have here? The Jedi. Saves us the trouble of looking for you. Corran Fault did say you were dangerous. Maybe he does know what he's talking about.
Damn that Corran! Who are you?
Fault hired me to keep everyone out of the restoration zone. You in particular.
Must have been trying to cover his ass. Why? What's down here?
A grenade with your name on it, Jedi. Attack!
Arcadian energy shield, don't let me down now.
Time to take you down to size.
Alright, bow. Break his shield. Try again.
Where that came from?
Yeah, that's a melee shield. I'm not using that. Alright, battle meditation. What, a med pack or a stim? I wasn't paying attention.
Time to even the odds.
Hey, remote, how about you help out and shoot? Another disruptor rifle. Funny thing is, he didn't even use a grenade. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that was an improved rapid fire.
Where that came from?
Force whirlwind! Yes! See if I can get the critical. Nope. I just wanted what was in the cylinder. Thermal shield generator. Yeah, 75% immunity to fire. It may be the only lifesaver form I have access to, but I might as well remind myself what it's like. There we go. The Determination form, also known as Shicho or Form 1, is a defensive style that is ideal when heavily outnumbered. This form has the following effects: attack modifier +1, defense +3, defense versus current target -3. Defense bonuses are cumulative, so this form provides a net 0 defense against your current target, but +3 defense against enemies that are not your target. Oh, good to remember. Get good early hits because blaster characters have disadvantage on melee against melee characters. And that's my shield gone. Well, that's a break.
Time to take you down to size.
Like that.
Everyone down.
Yeah. Use a few points I have. That's, at least it was guaranteed
Everyone
damage.
down.
Alright, the mercs are cleared out. Pheromone package? Ah, Persuade and Charisma. Let me just remind myself real quick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Charisma that impacted how much force usage my powers have. Yeah, hold on to that. 5% is a pretty decent reduction at this stage. Mandalorian melee shield and adrenal alacrity. Reminds me. Off.
Let's go.
Alright, let's get cracking.
Hopefully I'll be able to access the shield network from this console. Good, it's functional, and my passcodes still work. Now let's find your ship.
The TSF said the Ebon Hawk wasn't at any sanctioned landing site. Right, what makes you think you can find it?
The TSF probably thinks the ship was put down in the wastes, but they don't know the planet as well as I do. Telos' atmosphere has been turned into acidic vapor. Landing a ship in the wastes would be like sealing it in a hangar full of hungry Minocs.
Ooh.
I'd say there's probably an illegal landing site somewhere then.
So that means there's probably an unsanctioned landing site somewhere on the planet. Still shielded, but not a restoration zone or other listed facility. That's why I need access to the shield network. Here, a small anomaly in the shield network's power grid. I'm not surprised the TSF didn't spot this. It's subtle, more like an error or random flux than anything suspicious.
What is it?
It looks like power is being drawn to generate a shield over a small area in the polar region, but nothing should be down there. Orbital cameras show nothing, just an empty mesa.
How are we going to get to the polar region?
That's a little tougher. According to the computer, a shuttle is currently docked inside the research facility. At least there was at last report, though that was months ago.
Uh-oh. So we don't know that the shuttle will be there or working?
I don't, but that's not going to stop me. I'm getting back to Citadel if I have to build a new ship myself.
That's decided then. We should get going.
I like that kind of
There's one
attitude.
other small problem. Recently, Zerka teams that were sent into the military facility have not been coming out. But it's not as though we have any choice.
Hey, less mercenaries, the better. Can't actually do anything with it. And we're good. The old military base. I think I just saw that corpse just flop there. Ah, I forgot.
Let's go.
Actually, who has the highest awareness here? 16? 6? 12. Oh, right. Those are... Oh, right. They weren't mines. They were just...
This arm of mine isn't just for show, General. Stand back.
Boom.
The Zerka mercenaries were a little surprised when I broke my way out of my holding cell. The shields there were even weaker than these. After you.
He's ability to break through various shields with his repulsor fist.
More where that came from.
Poison's already hitting him hard.
This won't take long. This won't.
Poison.
Spend some just so he lives through it. Chemicals.
Yeah?
Alright, bow. Slice to the security terminal. Download facility map. Deactivate local turrets. Now let's keep them active. I want to kill them. Right, I think the poison was actually further in. Components.
Yeah?
Alright, Bow, take it out.
Poison.
Old military droid. I love how funky this design is.
Time to juice you down to size. More where that came from.
Shooting at him. I really am gonna have to get him something better. Admin ID card. Barando Novice Robe. Hold on, let me see something. Defense goes down to 16. Yeah. I'm keeping these. Not on the greats, lads. Aha!
Everyone down.
Felt like a gang. So it was. Awesome, took one down. Not good. Oh dear. There we go.
Time to even the odds. More where that came from. It's over with.
Finally got himself moving, eh? Alright, salvage back. More chems. Droid machine interface. Metal case. Dark Padawan robe. These are simple robes, kept modest not by a desire to appear humble, but to offer the greatest freedom of movement during battle. Give that to Kreia back when I see her again.
What's going on? Let's get this over with.
Time to even the odds.
Maybe I should have left them off. Stay in cover, my guy. Yeah. Okay, now you can use the Arcanian energy shield. Distance.
Let's settle this. Time to even the odds.
Go back on. You know what? You keep that rifle. I'm finding almost exclusively droids down here anyway. Glad I had the mask on. Nah, I don't feel like upgrading anything at the moment.
Yeah?
Okay, this next part you may want to entirely... Actually, hold on. Maybe I can do something about that. Okay. There's a reason for this. It's that there's a terrible echo in this room that will absolutely deafen you.
There she is, one orbital shuttle. Looks like it's in serviceable condition. That's all a moot point, though.
Why is that?
The hangar bay doors are closed. I don't fancy flying the shuttle through solid metal, so I'd say we need to find a way to get them open. We'll also need to find the ignition codes for the shuttle, or else we'll have some trouble getting off the ground. If we get all that, I wouldn't worry about what shape this heap is in. I'll get it running.
Bowder, the Master Fixer. By the way, Anton, you can take that off now. I think the effect stays until he finally takes enough damage. Alright, now then. Repair. 17. 1. And 0. Bowder, am I working on this droid real quick? Oh, never mind.
Feels like
poisoned.
poison.
Bay control. Here we go. Alright, unlock hangar doors. Can't do that.
What's going on?
Get some good stuff in here, hopefully. Concussion grenade, exchange shadowcaster. Bronzium light battle armor, Bothan sensory visor. Powered battle armor. Loses a dexterity bonus, but gains a defense bonus. Considering how low his defense is and how he keeps getting hit hard, I think he needs it.
Yeah?
Alright, now then. Work your magic. Turn off the gas vents. Whew, won't have to worry about poison anymore. Yeah. Alright, once we're past this door, the noise problem should be gone. Right over the corpse of the worker. Salvage pack. Adrenal stamina. Cannot be opened from here. Make me control from the nearby terminal. Not surprised in the least.
I don't know what it is, but you look different. It's hard to explain, but it's good to see.
Feel as if I'm more in touch with the Force than I ever have been.
It shows. It's kind of inspiring, to be honest. Anyway, just wanted to mention it. I think the others have noticed it too.
I'll talk to him back on the ship, I think.
Hey, General. Are you alright?
What are you talking about?
You look like you've been standing too close to one of my shield generators.
I was inspired by your arm. Are you sure you haven't been chewing on power cables? So mean. But nah, when one is in touch with the Force, it can manifest itself visibly.
Was there something you wanted me for?
Let's see. I think 6 is no. Again, we'll have good chances for a nice long chat once we're back on the ship. Hi there, the survivor.
Mufalawa ni bobo wish yot kuna sita dorcho ni sobawata.
At last, someone else. Are you part of a rescue team? No, I'm not. I'm part of the first Zerka salvage team. I hid here when the turrets and droids were online. I haven't been able to reach anyone. You are here to get us out of here, yes? Alright, follow me out. I will, thank you. Leave the droid there for now. Right, he is coming. Oh, I think you're about to experience the bad echo for yourself. Huh. I could have sworn this was the room where it was horrifically sound balanced. Weird. Still with us? We lost him. Just keep following me, come on. There we go. This pathfinding's a little worse than the companions. Okay, dude, this way. Right, now in here. Oh boy, this guy's gonna be difficult. It'll just be easier if I go on alone. Won't have Bowder and Atten probably won't have their pathfinding in a conflict with his. Why did I pronounce conflict that way? Whoops. I meant to use it as a verb. Why did I pronounce it like a noun? Oh yeah, that was a lot easier without the other two in the way. Thank you again. I'll wait here for the next freighter. Hey, I've reached the light side pose. Make sure I'm reading right. Yeah, he's definitely more attuned to that, so. Definitely more of a physical fighter than a shooter. I suppose it also matters that he doesn't have any actual, like, specialized shooting abilities, so. First clue, which I ignored. So I don't have to deal with that again. Damage cylinder, let me guess. Thought so. Thankfully, we picked up a lot of minor frag mines. Hey, you can't be doing that. That's not fair. Open up the door.
More where that came from.
How do you like that?
All right. Okay. Actually getting somewhere. Oh, there's another one right beyond the door. Ooh, level. One more try. Now for the other. All right. Up the charisma to the +3. And just throw those in there. Force immunity to paralysis. +1 attack bonus. It's gonna get improved. Ah, now I have resilience. Saresu. Improved heal. Now, how did Saresu work again? The Resilience form, also known as Saresu or Form 3, is a defensive style developed by the Jedi specifically to counter blaster weapons. This form has the following effects. Defense versus current target +2, weapon threat range -1, and blaster bolt deflection +4. That's no good really unless I have my a lightsaber. Or if I had the skill to deflect blaster bolts without one, but I don't. Ooh, modular plating Mark II. Alright, forgot about you, Atten. Nah, 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 nah. You could use a new movement, I think, for your sword usage.
Let's go.
Thowder, work your magic. Overload droid recharging stations. Oh, hey, and that was enough for his level, too. Alright, and now... class skill Stealth. I don't use Stealth a lot, but it works. Nearby terminal. It's also useful for crafting, so... inactive. Just gonna have to wait. Taking a look to see if it was better or not. Would you look at that? An HK 50 is here.
Let's go.
Activate. Program to follow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be part of the cut content, but I didn't bother to get that mod. Military base sublevel. Also meant to be cut content. Maybe someday in my off time I'll put it in, but for now, just didn't feel like a good idea. Shrink package. Eh. I'll think about it later.
Yeah?
Now for the turrets. Oh wait, no. It has been disabled. Huh, I didn't do it.
Yeah?
Same for the droid. Here's the reactor control. Start the reactor. Big. Reactor currently online. Ah, there they go.
Like that. Let me handle this.
Battle meditation really does make a huge difference. Yeah. Charging. Ah, a goodies room. Parts. Ballistic shielding, datapad, and Arcanian energy shield. Contains the ignition code for the orbital shuttle in the underground hangar. Just make sure. No, the droids did not drop anything. Oh, missed from this one though. Parabolic guides. Bah. Huh. Alright, take out the tank droid. It's supposed to be firing from those little bits there. Fun fact, I actually have this this droid as a figure from the tabletop game. Don't know where it is now, though. Probably in some storage box or something. Gamorrean Cleaver. Attack modifier -2. Possible stun. Though a most unwieldy weapon, the target of a Gamorrean Cleaver gets few opportunities to make mistakes. A Zabrak Grip. Cath Heavy Armor. No, Krath. Oh, even better. Typical of the old Krath military elite, these suits were worn during slave raids on neighboring systems. Slaving is profitable but risky, so little cost is spared in equipment. Well, it does give him 1 point more than the Bronzium Light. Ah! Remote, don't do that. Components. Parts. Doesn't have a hyperdrive, but it can get you out of the restoration zone once you open the underground hangar. It's above you. Yeah, I was working on it. Game. Alright, Bay Control. Unlock. And now we're good to go. Shuttle is lifting off directly above. And we're free. There's a Kinnock on the ridge. It roars. And there's us flying across in the background.
Statement. We have arrived too late. The target has evaded us. We must pursue it. Observation. They have likely escaped aboard the orbital shuttle that has been docked here. The Bay Control computer likely will have a record of their departure. Query. Have you discovered anything about the shuttle's course? Answer. I have managed to track the shuttle's movement across the SHIELD network. However, the SHIELD network does not stretch over the polar region, which was the shuttle's apparent destination. Statement. Dispatch a unit to the polar region with the last known coordinates and approximate path of the shuttle. They will not escape us again.
I love HKs talking to each other like that. But anyway, it's a plateau with 4 pillars around it. Well, there's the HK unit with a very big rifle. It's taking aim. It fired. Us two flying, back to us flying, and we're hit! The HK was accurate. And we crash on the plateau. We are 0 for 2 with shuttles. Oh, Cray is here.
Irritated declaration. There you are. It has been extremely difficult to track you down, Jedi. Quick clarification. But now that we have found you, we hope that we can facilitate communications. Unnecessary addendum. And put an end to hostilities.
Yeah, I know that's why you... I know you HKs, that's not what you're going to be doing. How many of you are there?
Chiding statement. Oh, Jedi. There are as many of us as are needed to capture or kill our targets. Egotistical boast. And there are far more of us than any one Jedi. Destroy one of us, and more shall rise from the wreckage. Unnecessary threat. And our attack protocols are more than a match for you and your allies.
Main reason why you shot down my vessel. I like how there's somehow air escaping. Like, my breath is somehow escaping from my mask.
Unnecessary clarification. We merely wish to cripple your vessel. Once we tracked your coordinates, we were able to deploy several droids in this location. Probing query. We are, however, curious as to why you chose to come to the remnants of the polar Telos irrigation system. There is nothing here that our instruments can detect. Eager threat. But we are looking forward to extracting your motives for coming here when we place you in torture restraints.
Yeah, sounds like a real end to hostilities, huh? What are you assassin droids doing here?
Self-evident answer. Wherever you try to run, we will be there, armed and ready. Rhetorical query. So the query you have posed to us is one we put to you. What are you doing here? We wonder?
I love how the ones that aren't talking are synchronized. Alright, if you want to fight, then come on. Forgot to look into that. Extra awareness, demo, and security. There you go. Nah. Let's see. Yeah, keep it the same. Unavailable for two-handed. Anyway, let's see here. Electrical energy, reflex. Nah, probably keep. I think I should keep it. Anyway. Alright, you hag. Alright, that was drain life. Energy resistance improved. Now she has Shicho. Improved force shield. Ha! Shut one down. Battle meditation. It really is kind of cool how he holds a pistol.
Time to take you down to size.
Systems failing, master.
Mercs were harder than these guys. Anyway, I got a control cluster. Carbonite projector, motivator booster, lockout bypass, and durability upgrade. Right, now let's hurry and get out of the cold. Have to check up on Bowder. Knocked unconscious by the explosion. To find refuge that he should recover in time. Well, nothing out here but this slump. Oh, that reminds me. We're done with droids for a while, so you can have your blaster back. Hey, wait a minute. Trying to get something out of my eye. Oh. Hello.
Lay down your weapons, and you shall not be harmed.
Who are you?
I will not warn you again. Drop your weapons, or we shall take them from you.
Do as they say. I sense people come to no harm.
Fine. I didn't come here to fight.
Why is it that everywhere we go, I end up in a cell? I mean, why did they lock us up? What is this place?
It is a training ground for Jedi.
Oh, there's
What?
Baldur.
This ice hole?
Yes, it bears the semblance of an academy. But where are all the students? Curious.
You've got to be joking. What is a Jedi Academy doing out here in the middle of nowhere?
It is a place hidden from the galaxy like the academy on Dantooine. But this place... Oh, Atris, you have been clever.
Atris?
It's none of your concern.
Well, the sooner we're
Spooky.
out of here, the better. 2 crazy Jedi are more than enough for me. No one told me we were going to be dumped in a nest of Jedi.
And what is it about this place that causes you such fear?
What do you mean? We're in the middle of a bunch of Jedi. You know how they are.
No, I do not. Not in the way you seem to.
What? What are you doing? Get out of my head!
Stop struggling. Let me follow the current. Deep, deeper to its source.
Stop!
She's invading his mind.
Ah, with the fear is mingled guilt. It squirms in you like a worm. And the why? Ah, and there is its heart. You surprise me. I could not feel it before. Your feelings are a powerful shield indeed. Do not worry, Atten. If he is a Jedi, he will forgive. And if he is not, he will not care.
You can't tell him, please. I'm asking you. I don't want him to...
Ooh,
Think
secrets.
less of you. I hardly think that's possible.
I think highly
Still,
of
there is
Atten,
no
all right?
shame in what you ask. We all wage war with the past, and it leaves its scars. I will not speak of yours, Atten, but there is a price for such things.
What? What price?
There are those who wage war and those who follow them. You are a crude thing, murderer, but you have your uses. You know how important this man we travel with is. Even one such as you can feel it. You will serve him until I release you.
Hey!
And if I refuse?
You will not. If you do, then my silence will be broken. And then, Atten, you will be broken. You fear the Jedi, and rightly so. If Atris learns of your choices, you will never leave this place. But whatever fear you hold of the Jedi, know that if you disobey me, that my punishment will make you beg for the death that has long hounded you.
Yee.
Wipe the fear from your mind. You will not find blind obedience a difficult master. You chose it once. You will learn to embrace it again.
I don't know how you became such a manipulative witch, but why a vicious old scow like yourself would even bother with me is a bigger mystery.
No game of Djarik can be won without pawns, and this may prove to be a very long game. Or a slippery one.
Remember when Star
Your
Wars writing
thought's
was
difficult
great?
for even one such as I to read. I suspect the self-loathing that squirms within you gives you a curious strength. Your spirit, as diseased as it is, refuses to allow you to give up, no matter what threats you face and whatever wreckage you leave behind you. I feel you have crossed our path for a reason. Perhaps even you, at the right moment, may be able to turn aside disaster. If so, your potential is not yet spent.
Fine. I'll be your pawn. But I still think you've got the wrong man.
Perhaps. But someone has to fly the ship.
And apparently
the
it's not
Force
me.
is a hard thing to predict. You have crossed our path for a reason. Our path brought us here for a reason. And now I know why. The past is here, and it must be met before the future can be set in motion.
More Jedi speak. Care to explain?
No. I've wasted enough time with you. Sleep, murderer, and be silent. I need no distractions. A critical moment approaches.
Vicious crone, ain't she? Sinister looking room.
I did not expect to see you again after the day of your sentencing. I thought you had taken the exile's path, wandering the galaxy. Yet you have returned. Why?
Let's see. Not my intention to come here, Atris, or see you again.
Yet here you are. Perhaps you do not know yourself as well as you think. Regardless, your arrival here begs an explanation. Have you come to face the judgment of the Council, as you did so many years ago? Are you finally willing to admit that we were right to cast you out?
Well, the Force brought me here.
You presume much. The Force does not guide your movements, not anymore. Its connection was lost when you fell. Perhaps you feel that the Force also led you to the Mandalorian Wars as well, but in truth it only led to your exile.
Let's see, why did the Council cast me out again?
Why? Because you turned your back on us. And the Order. You followed Revan to war against the Mandalorians, the very war that made Revan a Lord of the Sith, and ruined you.
The Republic asked the Jedi for aid.
The Republic asked the Jedi Order for aid against the Mandalorians, that much is true. Yet that aid did not mean rushing into battle, giving in to aggression, your hate, your passions. You sought adventure, you hungered for battle, you could not wait to follow Revan to war.
A Jedi
the Jedi
craves
Order
not
asked
these
only for
things.
time to examine the Mandalorian threat. They urged caution, patience, and you defied them. So when you returned, you were brought before us. You were a Jedi no longer, and so you were exiled.
I also recall you wished me imprisoned, or worse.
There was much about that day that was difficult to forget. Your words, your defiance, and when you stabbed your lightsaber into the center stone. I had kept, so I would never forget.
Hey, it's my blade!
Indeed. A lightsaber is the mark of a Jedi. When you turned your back on the Order, it was not yours anymore. I have always kept it, as a reminder of what can happen when your passions dictate your actions. I have kept it, so I would never forget your arrogance or your insult to the Order.
I'd like to earn the right to have it back.
Become a Jedi again? That is a thing far out of reach. But I am not unsympathetic to your feelings. Leaving the Order must have been difficult for you. Yet you gave the Council no other choice. You gave me no other choice.
I went to war to protect others, not for battle.
So your choice was to meet the aggression of the Mandalorians with more aggression. That is not the Jedi way.
And then Jedi Council's way was to meet aggression with surrender? No, wait, is it the Jedi way to let people be massacred?
Every choice we make, whether we know it or not, sends echoes through the Force. It can awaken feelings, ignite passions, hate, anger, fear, where none existed before. By meeting aggression, by serving as an opponent against which the Mandalorians could test themselves, you fed their hate, their lust for war, and it sent a terrible echo through you. And because of it, you and those Jedi who met them on the battlefield lost their way, and you turned on us.
Were you not tempted to help the innocent?
Of course I was. But the Jedi teachings require we examine how we may best help them. Action without reflection is not our way.
See, so you were content to let the Outer Rim die for the sake of teachings?
There was no guarantee that marching to war would have saved the Outer Rim. In fact, quite the opposite.
See, even the Mandos admit that Revan turned them back.
A physical victory perhaps, but the real victory lay in...
The triumph of pacifism? Surrender?
Do not twist my words. A physical victory is not the only victory, or the only loss.
Words would have rung hollow if the Mandos had crushed the Republic and conquered the galaxy.
You do not know...
If the Mandalorians had won, would the Jedi have fought them, or simply have meditated on what to do?
How dare you? The Mandalorian Wars should have been your grave, and Malachor 5 is where you should have died.
I did nothing to you, yet you hate me. I can feel it. Why?
You see shadows where there are none, and hate where there is none. You are blind, as always. I tire of fighting with you. You lust for war, and you always will, and you have succeeded in distracting me from my questions. So answer me. If you cannot seem to admit the Council was correct, then why are you here?
Let's see. I'm here looking for my ship so I can leave Telos. I'm here because a pretentious Shutta stole my ship. But now, let's go with
Your
this.
concern is noted. Your friends have not been harmed. They have been detained for their safety. I find it unusual that you are traveling with others again. I had thought you had forsaken the company of others after the war. Or is that why you are here?
I'm looking for my ship so I can leave Telos.
Your ship? Ah, the Ebon Hawk. It is not your ship. Unless you are admitting to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility.
Let's see. What are my options? You want my ship or not? Noticing. It was an accident.
Ah, an accident. Something beyond your control. You have not changed. Acting instead of thinking. Putting yourself before the galaxy, before the Jedi. Do you know what you have done?
Let's see. I know it put Telos in jeopardy. Yeah, let's see. But I had no choice.
No, your crime is much more than that. Without the fuel from Paragus, Citadel Station cannot maintain its orbit. It will crash into the planet and its destruction will echo across 20 other worlds.
Why is Telos so important?
Telos was a test to see if the Republic could mount a restoration effort on the Outer Rim. When it fails, the Republic will not finance another. The other Rim worlds, devastated by the Sith, will remain graveyard worlds, devoid of life. And that is the magnitude of your crime.
You know me, and I know I would never have intentionally committed such an act.
I have not known you since you left to serve Revan in the Mandalorian Wars. The only question that remains is how far you
got like a cough drop.
How is it that you are not content to confine your ruin to yourself? You must spread it to others wherever you go. Ruin yourself with your actions if you will. But when your actions bring harm to others, then you must answer for it.
So now I get blamed for the actions of the Sith?
The Sith? What do you mean?
The Sith have returned, and they are hunting all Jedi.
You speak truly. You have encountered the Sith. I can feel the scars on you. Tell me, where did you encounter them?
The Sith came for me on Paragus to kill me.
Paragus? What would they want there? They can't have been looking for you.
The Sith believe me to be the last Jedi.
You? If they thought you were Jedi, the teachings of the Sith blind them indeed. I am the last Jedi, not you. You betrayed our teachings, our beliefs, the very core of the Jedi Order. If these Sith attacked you, they will soon realize their mistake. And if you escaped, they most likely let you go to see if you would lead them here.
I don't think I was followed. At least not by Sith.
We shall see. For now, the perspective on your situation has changed. I have your ship. I will return it to you. You must leave here before you place us in jeopardy.
Is there anything I could do to help?
You offer your aid? After turning your back on me? On the Council? The Jedi is not something you embrace out of fear. The commitment is stronger than that. Something you never seem to understand.
Let's see. The Sith have numbers on their side. You'll need all the allies you can get, Jedi or not. No, nah. I'm not doing this out of fear. I want to help.
Perhaps. But if you help me, it cannot be done from here. There are others in the galaxy who may help us against a Sith threat. If you can find them, gain their trust, perhaps our defenses shall be stronger for it. Take your ship, seek them out. If you find them, encourage them to gather on Dantooine. From there we can call a council and see what can be done.
Alright. If there's anyone that can aid us, I'll find them.
Then I shall send you on your way. It is now time for you to depart.
We shall remove him, mistress. Come with us.
Oh, not yet.
Are you all right, mistress?
The exile brought up feelings best left forgotten.
Forgive me, mistress, but I must ask. The exile. I've never seen another affect you so strongly. Did you care for him once?
The Jedi have no such attachments. As always, he will do as he wills. And the galaxy, and the feelings of others, can burn for all he cares. The day we judged him, I stood in the chamber and he was so right. He was so certain of it, I doubted myself. He chose Revan over the Jedi, over the Council, over... But now I am tired. I must meditate.
Of course, mistress. I will tell the others you are not to be disturbed. And please, do not exhaust yourself. We can attend to matters here.
I really must have been too young to see that, like, Atris actually thought, like, that of me. My saber is so much clearer and easier to hear this far out instead of all the way over there. Doing a little sneak plundering. War Bowcaster. Dark Jedi robe. And a Gamorrean war axe. Not here. T3! But no. Ah, here they are.
Did you find what you came for?
That depends. What was I supposed to find here?
There was something from your past here, something unresolved. I feel we did not come to this place by chance. You were led here. This woman who resides here, she did something to you once, something that hangs upon you still.
The woman here is a Jedi, Atris, one of the Council.
There is a Jedi here, perhaps, in that you are correct. Yet there are no students, and this woman, this Atris, surrounds herself with those who cannot feel the Force. Curious.
Atris plans to heal the galaxy, then rebuild the Order.
Plans are fragile things, and life often dashes expectations to the ground. Perhaps students will come to her in time. For now, she is surrounded by those who cannot feel the Force.
Aren't the Handmaiden students?
No. Her servants are not Jedi. Their minds are walls, trained to resist tricks of the mind. This discipline blinds them to the Force as well, even if they were Force-sensitive.
How do you know that? Were you reading their minds?
Invade the mind of another. It is not something done carelessly, or when there is nothing to be gained.
We'll talk about it on the way out.
Very well. Let us depart.
Is that okay? He looks out cold.
He's only sleeping. It seems the journey here has fatigued him.
Yeah, sure it has. Alright, let me get you out.
I'm sorry, General. I must have lost consciousness in the crash.
Nothing to apologize for. You sure you're okay?
I'm fine, General. Even power has been restored to my arm. What is this place? Where are we?
Jedi Academy, concealed in the northern pole of Telos.
This must be where I had detected the energy readings before, and the drain to the restoration shields. This room, this place. It looks part of a huge polar irrigation system, possibly planet-wide, like the one on Coruscant. I had been told by the Republic that it was not in use.
You all enough to travel?
I am, General. If you wish, I may travel with you, or join you at the ship.
Go meet on the ship. Prep it for launch. We're leaving as soon as we can.
Very well, General. I will await your arrival.
Alright, you witch. There you go. Dark Jedi robe for you. Arcadian energy. Open. Time to steal from their things. Medpack and credits. Even though they look the same, they still have different tastes in their furniture at the very least. Jaw-Shay perception gloves. Awareness, dexterity, and wisdom. The Jaw-Shay use these gloves during meditation. How they function is unknown, but they seem effective in increasing one's awareness of their surroundings. Alright, that's cool. Oh yeah, right. Use that for the dexterity. Here you go. Survival glove for you. Ooh, deflection emitter. That's a saber part. Computer spike and component. Handmaiden.
You are the exile, the one Atris warned us about.
What did she say?
She said you betrayed the Jedi by going to war when it was forbidden to you. You turned on your masters, your teachings, and yourself.
Oh?
That is not all, she says. She says you know nothing of loyalty to any cause except your own animal instincts, and she told us why you fell to the dark side.
And why was that?
Atris says that you fell to the dark side in the Mandalorian Wars when you gave in to your lust for battle. Once you tasted war, you could not give it up.
So why didn't I keep fighting in the Jedi Civil War?
Atris says when the Dark Lord Revan returned to the Republic, you did not march with him because you had fallen so far you could no longer feel the Force.
Anything else?
I believe that is the extent of her expressed feelings toward you. There are variations at times, but all rise from the same foundation.
Expressed feelings?
Yes, it is difficult sometimes for others to truly speak their heart or listen to it. The words often prove difficult, or they do not come at all.
What do you think her heart says?
Without having seen you and Atris fight, I cannot say. Battle is a pure form of expression. It is heart and discipline, reduced to movement and motion.
Well, I have no wish to fight Atris.
Then her expressed feelings will have to suffice.
If I fought Atris, then that might make the truth come out?
Perhaps. It may prove truer than conversing with words. In battle, the words are swept away, giving way to actions. Mercy, sacrifice, anger, fear. These are pure moments of expression.
Well, I had other questions.
You may ask.
You look different than what other women here.
I honor the face of my mother. It is not something spoken of in the company of others.
So you have a different mother but the same father?
I do not wish to discuss it. If there is something else you wish to ask, you may do so.
That's Ichani for you. Really one of the more fascinating humanoid species. Well, sorry, meant no offense.
There's no need to apologize. You were merely remarking on something that you saw. There is no wrong in that.
Is it a sensitive subject?
It is not a sensitive subject, but a subject that requires trust. There is no such trust between you and I, and such trust takes time.
Anything else
you
to
may
ask? Nah.
Before
All
you
right.
go, Exile, question for you, if I may ask it. You have touched the Force. What does it feel like?
It's a difficult thing to describe.
Please, I wish to know.
Let's see. Imagine awakening and hearing the heartbeat of the galaxy for the first time. It is like a current that passes through you and carries you with it to all the places it touches. It is the warmth of the sun without the glare. You can feel its light and its heat, but there is no harshness to it. It is so many things, yet you know when you feel it, without question. I like the water one.
It is like a cloud, a mist that drifts from living creature to creature, set in motion by currents and eddies. It is the eye of the storm, the passions of all living things turned into energy, into a chorus. It is the rising swell at the end of life, the promise of new territories and new blood, the call of new mysteries in the dark.
I see. Thank you both. I appreciate you sharing your knowledge with me.
It was my pleasure. Something I can trigger here that I want to do for experience points. Just don't exactly remember how to do it.
Why have you approached me?
Hey, do all these women look alike? Not like I'm complaining. I mean, it's interesting.
I'm not complaining either,
They
Atton.
are Ichani. It is not unusual for their children to share similar features from the same parents.
If you have a reason for approaching me, speak it.
I'm looking for a fight.
I would welcome a chance to instruct you. I have been anxious to teach you many principles of combat ever since you invaded this place.
Teaching?
Oh, yes. We train extensively in various combat styles, and we have not had another target for some time. You may prove a pleasant diversion.
I'll be happy to oblige.
Very well. Follow me, and we shall see if you have the endurance to learn the most basic of our teachings. Before we begin, are you familiar with Ichani traditions?
No, what are they?
All duels between us shall be without armor of any kind. There shall be no restrictions upon our movements or upon yours. Your feet are not to leave the training mat during the battle. If they do, you will lose. Also, this is not a fight to the death. Restrain your instincts when we fight, and we shall do the same.
Understand. Stay on the mat, no armor, no striking to kill.
The fight will be with hands and feet only. No stimulants, shields, weapons, or other items. Also, do not call upon any Jedi techniques during our contest. If you do, then the battle will be over. In turn, I will not use our higher forms, for this is only an opening battle between us, a test of each other's strength.
If you're ready, then so am I.
Then let us begin.
Oh boy. Give me a moment. And there we go. There we go. Unarmed combat honestly looks really fun. Good hit. Damn it.
You have fallen.
Heal up and I'll fight again.
Seek one of us out when you wish.
I hear you.
Let me refresh myself. Let's see. Defense versus current target. There we go. That might be better for me.
Have you returned to fight again?
Yep, let's fight.
Very well. It shall be the same. Then
Don't know why she's on the mat.
This will teach you.
Ah!
You have fallen. Seek what?
Preparations. All right. More dexterity. Right. Go
Have you
again.
returned? Very. It. Then.
Ah. Why am I not at all surprised that my first attempt was my best one?
You have fallen. Seek one of.
I'm taking your infiltrator gloves. There we go.
Yes.
Doing this because I get experience points from it. At least I should. I'm pretty sure I do. What am I at anyway? Yeah, there we go. Unarmed combatant 3. Extra 3 to 12 damage when using unarmed attacks. Yeah, I got plus 15 to hit and 7 to 19.
Have you returned to fight again?
Surprised I'm really still not hitting them.
Very. It. That.
Really just gotta let the attacks play out. Anything extra is just really gonna lower my chances to hit dramatically. There we go.
You have succeeded. If you wish, you may challenge us again, and we will progress to more advanced movements.
Right, heal up.
Seek one of us out when you wish to fight, and we...
What is it?
Do I really get nothing out of this? Well, whatever, that's one victory.
Have you returned to fight again?
Yep, challenge.
Very well. Our next battle will be using the higher forms among the Ichani. You may choose hands and feet, or whatever melee weapon you wish, but use no other items or Jedi techniques.
Okay.
Then let us begin.
Alright, let's take a look here. I got 15 to hit, but... $13 and 11. I don't think I want that, but I'll give it a try. And 25 was pretty good. Doesn't look quite as dynamic.
This will teach you.
Ow! Yeah, I don't think I should use my swords. If she hadn't gotten that one power attack off, it could have still been a chance.
Have you returned?
I'm not gonna risk equipping armor, because I'm pretty sure that's still outlawed at the moment. Getting there, come on. Damn it.
You have fallen.
Totally possible. I know it is.
What is it?
Have you returned?
Actually, weird idea. Plus 15. Still 15. 6 to 15. 7 to 19. Nope. Yeah, I'll see if I can get the stun off. Just a whack. Ooh. No, I'm... Almost had it.
I hear you.
I'm pretty sure I get stripped if and just to follow the rules anyway, but I don't know, maybe this isn't considered armor. And that 1 point of defense is just what I need.
Have you returned to...
Yep, it strips me. Ah.
Then...
Not again. Why? Actually didn't miss for once.
You have succeeded. If you wish, you may challenge us again, and we will progress to more advanced movements.
Alright, just a moment. Then. Okay. Alright.
Have you returned to fight again?
Yep.
Very well. I shall honor your request. Our next battle shall be free of restriction on weapons and items, and you may use whatever technique, Jedi or otherwise, you wish to attempt to defeat me. In turn, I will spare none of our forms against you.
Alright then.
Then let us begin.
I'm amazed that it's just a 20 at this point. Alright, back to my Jalshay. 23. Honestly, for whatever reason, it doesn't seem like it's helped all that much to put my armor back on. Well, I still have to buy a restorative alloy. Aw, the rhythm's off. And win.
You know much of melee combat. You surprise me.
Heal up.
There is nothing more that we can teach you from such contests. Such battle would only be for battle's sake.
If you can't beat me alone, feel free to pair up.
If that is what you wish, then we shall honor it. We shall see how you fight against a group of us. We shall take you in a pair, using everything at our disposal. Use whatever item, weapon, or Jedi technique you wish. We shall match it.
I'll get ready.
Seek one of...
Seek less. Equip that.
What is it?
Someone died. Try some powered battle armor. All right, my battle meditation doesn't work for that. Yeah, I'll see if I can get by just on pure defense alone first.
Have you returned to fighting? There is nothing. If we shall use whatever...
Okay.
Then...
God, it's so annoying how you do this. There we go.
This will teach you.
Whoa, overloaded the shield already? it seems like it's done some genuine damage reduction. Oh, wait, maybe not. Strength enhancement is what's good for me, though. Almost there.
You are a strong opponent. Atris was correct about you. You know much of war and battle. Perhaps too much.
So you admit defeat?
I admit nothing. The Ichani stand together. To defeat one or two of us says nothing of how a true battle would go.
Let's put that to catch my breath and I'll be back.
What is it?
Alright, now try with my Jalshay instead.
You are a strong opponent.
Let's put that to the test.
Then our last battle shall be the 5 of us against you. Use any item, any weapon, any technique you wish. You'll need them.
Why not all 6?
There is no need for the last of us to join in this fight. The weakest among us will only serve to diminish our techniques. We fight as one when we are 5, not 6. And that number should be enough for this lesson.
Alright, I'm ready.
Very well. We shall begin.
Stop stripping me. Alright, turn the shield on. Termination. Battle meditation. And now we go.
We knew you were no
Yeah.
match for us. Yet you decided you would try anyway. Our battle is done. There is nothing more that we can learn from you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I gotta be like a Jedi Guardian, and even then like a dark side one at that. So I can just spam drain life. Pretty sure that's the only way to get through this. Alright, back to my usual things. Atten, your gloves are back. Flip out the blaster.
What is it?
All right. Time to collect T3. There you are, little buddy. Are you all right? It wasn't your fault they took the ship. Hold on, what info are you talking about? Why would she want what's in your memory core? You can fill me in later. Let's get you out of there first. Alright, we'll see you at the Hawk. Mandalorian heavy suit. Interesting. Nah, that stops my battle meditation. It's not gonna... I don't think it'll make the difference. Yep, there's the ship. Grab what we can and go. Visible wall. Alright, the shield shuts down. We lift off, back out, and we're away from the plateau. Making a circle.
Mistress, the last of the handmaidens is not among us.
She has left with the exile.
I can still hear my lightsaber.
Left?
But why? Her oath. Her reasons are unknown to me. But I fear she may no longer be trusted. We will save her if we can, but we must let her discover the exile's nature for herself. Some evils must be confronted, and isolation from it would have been no defense.
Quit shit-talking me.
Well, now that we're off that Dajaric board of a planet, I say we burn sky until we see lines.
What's with T3? What are you talking about? You downloaded Atris's archives?
What is the machine saying?
You said there was a holo record of my trial in Atris's records.
We seem to have found it.
It being the thing I had to confront. Back on Coruscant. Hey, look, it's me.
Do you know why we have called you here?
Hey, Master Vrook, nice to see you again. Call me here to answer for my crimes on Malachor 5.
As Revan summoned you, so have you come full circle to return to the Jedi.
Why did you defy us? The Jedi are guardians of the peace, and have been for centuries. This call to war undermines all that we have worked for.
Is Revan your master now? Or is it the horror you wrought at Malachor that has caused you to see the truth at last?
I realized that following Revan to war was in violation of the code, and I broke it, knowingly defying the wishes of the Council.
It is good you recognize this. It means you will understand why you must leave us.
You are exiled, and you are a Jedi no longer.
There is one last thing. Your lightsaber. Surrender it to us.
I don't know why I had to do it like that, but I could have just left, you know, the handle. But whatever, it's cool.
Much defiance in that one.
You are correct, Kavar. When he was here, I felt it. It was as if he was not there, more like an echo.
The war has touched the youngest of the Order. Many of them have lost themselves in battle against the Mandalorians.
We have not lost a Jedi this day. You felt it. He has lost himself. He is no Jedi. He walked Revan's path, but he was not strong enough.
I fear it is our teachings that may have led Revan to choose the path he did.
we are not the ones who taught him.
We take responsibility, Atris, not cast blame.
The choice of one was the choice of us all. Revan's teacher intended no harm, and Revan had many teachers since.
Yet they all stem from the same source. Her teachings violated the Jedi Code and lead all who listen to the dark side, as they did the Exile.
You are wrong. The dark side is not what I sensed in the Exile. Surely the rest of you felt it as well.
I'm just barely gone and they already start calling me the Exile.
Whatever that wound was, it was of the dark side. We should not have let him depart. He will simply join Revan again, or perhaps worse.
What would you have done with him, Atris? Be mindful of your feelings. This is not Revan who stood before you. This one walks a different path.
No, although that may come in time. We let him go because we must. Where he travels, he carries his destination with him.
Malachor
I love
5
that
should
line.
have been his grave. You saw it in his walk, and in the Force. It was as if he was already dead.
No, not death. Many battles remain for that one, if what we have seen is true. But the future is a shifting thing, and he cuts like a blade through it.
We should have told him the truth. A Jedi deserves to know.
No good would have come from it, even if what you believe was true. There's still the matter of Revan, and such truths could leave us vulnerable on two fronts.
Perhaps in many years, we will call him before us and explain what happened to him, and how he may be healed. Until then, he must accept his journey.
But he may never discover the truth, and he will never know why we cast him out.
And that is the future we must accept.
I miss good writing in Star Wars.
Jedi sure like their secrets, don't they?
These last few moments after my trial, I had no idea. If you find anything else, let me know. She has a list of all the missing Jedi? Sure, put it up. Master Vrook, Dantooine. Master Zez Kyle, Nar Shaddaa. Master Kavar, Onderon. Master Vash, Korriban. And Atris, Telos. See, they were all in the council that exiled me.
A strange coincidence.
It is no coincidence. There is some larger plan at work here, and we are walking into it. This is too convenient to be anything but a trap.
Well, we have no choice. Those Jedi know what happened to me. Well, be it as it may, we need their help against the Sith. There we go. And where were you hiding this whole time?
Those are Atris's records you have stolen.
What the hell are you doing on our ship?
I have come to join you. I can help you against this threat.
Well, we don't want your help. Or any of your sisters.
You weren't complaining
It is
earlier,
just me.
Atton.
And I am doing this because Atris believes you will need help.
Do you think we need help? Nah, I'll take whatever I can get.
Indeed. But of course, what does one more matter to our journey?
We're gonna get
I
like
have had
3
enough of
more.
this. I will be in my chambers.
Yeah, me too. I'll be in my chambers. But since I don't have any, I guess I'll just go to the cockpit like I always do. If
We
she's
have
coming with us,
multiple
she gets
bunks
the
on the
cargo
sides of
hold.
the ship, you
Might
know.
remind her how fun it is to get locked up.
General.
The cargo hold is enough. I assure you, there is little I need. I will attend to myself.
Take the regular quarters. We have enough room. It's like, don't let them bother you. We've just been through a lot.
It is no matter. I am used to worse conditions, but thank you for your kindness.
Chani Defense, which protects her against melee attacks and is an excellent unarmed fighter.
General, is there a reason you don't carry a lightsaber anymore?
You saw the recording.
That's not your lightsaber anymore. That belonged to someone who served Revan in the wars, not the person you are now.
Oh,
you could build
that's very
another
insightful.
one if you wanted to, but you know that.
See, why wouldn't I?
I don't know, General, but whatever the reason, you should put it behind you. I know this. A lightsaber is part of who you are. Without it, you're not complete.
Alright, to begin, there's some parts I'll need.
I think I can help you out there. I happen to know the parts you need.
When did you become an expert on lightsabers?
I spent a lot of time around Jedi during the war. None of them would let me take their lightsaber apart, but I did learn about their construction. We need a power cell, emitter matrix, Lens and focusing crystal.
I have the lens.
Though I have to admit the crystal is beyond my means. Never did understand them. Those parts are fairly common, though a Jedi once told me that it's best if your lightsaber reflects you, and if it is constructed of things that identify it as your own. Just bring the parts to me before you get started building it. I'll make sure they're usable. All I'm saying is that you've gone for a long time without a memory wipe. Most droids behave erratically under those circumstances.
No, T3 performs best like this.
I know that, but I'm fixing everything else around here, so I may as well take a look at you too. What was that? That's what I'm talking about. That is not normal droid behavior.
What's going on here? So much conflict among the crew already.
I am not pushing you around. I just wanted to see if there was anything I could do to upgrade your functionality.
Yeah, sounds like a good thing to me.
Good. Now let's get started.
Oh, we skipped over his beeping and booping.
You wouldn't guess it from the outside, but it looks like you've been through a lot.
Yeah. Little Bud's seen a lot.
I'll bet. I'm all done with you. If anything comes loose, let me know and I'll put it back in place.
Receives a permanent +2 bonus to Constitution. Clothing. She can have that Mando heavy suit. Let's see, cardio regulator. Alright, can't level her up until I take her out. Well, I know. There you are, buddy. Pair of heavy blasters for you, as well as some modular plating. Take those off. Oh, no, the shock arm is unlimited. Alright, now then, let's see. Optimize interface. Computer use +2. Durability. Fort +2. Con +1. Yeah, lockout bypass, that's better. Now you have the self-sustaining unit. Let's see, machine interface. Parabolic guides. And a motivator booster. Yeah, I'll give you the machine interface. Yep, I think we're good. Just a moment. I kind of hate myself for it, considering I'm trying to improve myself, but I'm suddenly having a desire for, like... my first job's pizza. Ah well. Let's get situated with our new member.
Oh, welcome, Exile. Is there something you need?
You alright?
Yes, your features, your stance. There is a calm about you that I did not notice on Telos.
What do you mean?
There is an energy about you, a lightness in your movements. It is something I have seen in only the most disciplined and revered of the Ichani weapon masters. Yet it comes to you with ease.
I do feel better. Feel more in touch with my surroundings and others.
It shows in your features. It is beautiful to see.
Like you would know, I got this mask on.
You may ask.
Why do you look different from your sisters?
I honor the face of my... Yes,
there we
that
go.
Is correct. I feel that I may trust you with such things, so I shall speak of it if you wish to hear it.
Sure.
Though my father's blood I share with my sisters, I wear the face of my mother. My father was Usanis, an Ichani general.
Usanis is a hero of the Mando Wars, one of the greatest.
He left our family to serve in the Mandalorian Wars, but his choice was not because of battle. He went to join my mother, one whose movements and spirit matched his. His only desire was that they fight together, side by side, for as long as there were enemies amassed against them.
True love. Face is any indication, she must have been beautiful.
I never saw her face, and she did not return from the final battle of the war. She died in the battle that shattered Malachor 5, and her body was never recovered.
Whoops.
My father returned from the Mandalorian Wars, and did not enter battle again. He entered politics, a caste where one's battles are fought through words rather than action.
What happened to him?
He was slain by Revan in the Jedi Civil War. When Revan sought to destabilize the Ichani worlds, Revan succeeded. The fact that our father chose battle is not shameful, but that is not the reason he went to war. He went to war to be with the one he loved, but not the one he had pledged himself to. He was disloyal.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that.
It is said that such things run in the blood, and I have fought long to prove that this is not so. That is why I am different from my sisters. Yet I am pledged to them, and Atris, and I would die before betraying them. I tell you this in trust, and ask that you not speak of it to others. I only wish you to know.
Why tell me?
Because when my father returned from the Mandalorian Wars, he walked as you do now. There was something wounded inside him. He did not speak of what had happened there, and with us he was silent, changed. When I look upon you, I see in you an answer to a question I have searched for all my life, and that is why I tell you this now. I do not believe you to be the monster Atris made you out to be. I believe your choice was my father's choice, and it was just as difficult.
I appreciate your trust. Thanks for telling me.
You have earned my trust. I wish to honor the trust you have shown me, and I wish to explain what you meant to me. I know it is difficult for others to see why I am here, but it was important that you know one of the reasons, and know that it is not simply duty that I am here, but because I want to be here. I want to fight with you side by side for as long as there are enemies that threaten you. You are a leader. Your stance, your every action proves it.
Is that a love confession? Anyway, grateful for your words and for your assistance.
You honor me, Exile. Together, then.
Gotta let that influence settle first.
Yes?
Can you teach me some fighting moves?
Training is something reserved for certain caste members of the Ichani, but I do not see the harm in instructing you in some basic principles. I do not understand how you and Atris fight, but I will instruct you on how Ichani children are raised on warfare.
Let's see. Seems as good a place to begin as any.
All Ichani fighting principles rely on foundations. If one does not understand the most basic of fighting moves, it is not possible to understand the higher tiers. It is similar to learning the alphabet of a language before being able to use words, then sentences.
That's a good one.
As a foundation, I will instruct you in our elementary movements.
A nice bow.
The body itself is the first weapon you must master. It is not something that can be described. Let us duel, you and I, and that shall teach you more than my words can. Use only your hands and feet to strike at me, nothing else, or our combat shall be over. Do not resort to using any items or any force techniques you may possess. Such things will obstruct learning.
In other words, the same as sparring with the sisters.
Very well. I shall match my movements to resist your efforts. And do not hold back, or I will hurt you.
Yeah, this was basically my my youthful sexual awakening. Up.
You fought well indeed. You have caught the principles of the style by watching and anticipating my movements. Before you go, there is something I must know. Why did you go back? Face trial?
Because I felt they disturbed... Let's see. Because I felt they deserved an explanation. Maybe I had to hear me defend myself, just to be certain.
I see. It was always something I was curious about. To walk to one's own sentence willingly. It is a brave thing.
Alright, as enjoyable as that is, come on. What's the difference? Oh crap, did it eat her armor? Damn it, it did. Yep, there it is. Mandalorian heavy suit completely vanished afterwards.
Oh.
Let's see, there we go. Let's just get through this again. There we go, 7.
Training is... It is... You...
Right. Go through it again.
You fought before you... Why? Yes.
Alright then. There we go, it's still here. The clothing's gone, but that's fine. Blaster rifle. And a heavy suit. And your stick. Oh yeah. Reflex package. Yeah, just survey gear for now. Alright, now for my ongoing HK project. The control cluster is in. Let's speak to a resident mechanic.
General? Need something?
You don't have to call me General.
Sorry. Guess I can't get my head out of the past.
What you been doing since the war ended?
I moved around for a couple years. Working as a starship mechanic got me from place to place. I wasn't ready to settle down after the war.
During my exile, I did the same thing.
Then you understand my restlessness. Though the war had ended, I couldn't find peace in anything. As long as I kept moving, I didn't have to think about what happened. Know what I mean?
Only too well.
I'm sure you do. I decided I'd do something constructive. I wanted to make up for the things I'd done in the war. I wanted to design planetary shields, but there weren't many systems with the credits to spare. There was more that needed to be rebuilt than protected. I found out that Telos was going to be the flagship project for the Republic, and it sounded like something good. I saw Telos before the Sith raised it. It deserved a better fate. But Zerka ruined everything. I thought I could force Zerka out on my own, but I guess I can't fix everything myself.
Old war attitude, I suppose. I think taking on Zerka single-handedly might have been a little out of your league.
All I wanted to do was send a message, but I couldn't even do that right. That's the past, though. It's good to be working with you again, General. Something else I can help you with?
Where'd you pick up that remote anyways?
That old thing? I built him when I was a kid. Been following me around for years now, despite what I've done to try and chase him off. Hey, just kidding. I'm happy to have you around.
I like how it beeps and boops in basically old game noises. What does it do other than follow you?
He helps me out with repairs. I outfitted him with a cutting laser and some other tools for delicate modifications. He's also good for singeing the pants of annoying techs. I've been
Sounds like an
thinking
old
about doing
arcade
some other
cabinet.
work on him, but I barely have time. Too busy fixing up the ship. Something else I can help you with?
How'd you lose your arm?
I got tired of it. Kept dropping my hydro spanner. Figured I'd get a new one.
Yeah, I'll bet that was fun.
I was only kidding. Actually, it was a souvenir from Malachor. I was lucky it was all I lost. But at least it gave me something to do, right? Everyone always said I was probably half machine anyway. Something else I can help you with?
I love how he looks up, how he handles it. Anyway, what you doing?
Just working on the ship. I'm not sure who got her up and running, but I'm amazed she's even space-worthy.
That'd be T3.
Whoever made these repairs doesn't think like most mechanics. But don't worry, I'll get everything in shape.
Alright, I won't be working on T3 anytime soon. Alright, what do you got to say?
How many more do we intend to gather to us? This ship is not the galaxy. There is only so much room.
Let's see. By my count, we probably will be getting 2-3 more, I think. As many as want to come with us and help us.
Then prepare for an army, I think, for it seems many more will come in time. They will follow you because you are a leader. Their kind always needs such, even when the figure deserves no such obedience.
They are friends, not followers.
Do not cloak one word within another. Friends. Do friends not follow? Do friends not form a hierarchy of their own, no matter how small the circle?
Yeah, they're see, they're your friends too. Maybe you could learn to see them that way rather than as followers.
I am too old for friends, and when the years settle upon you, you will dispense with such words as well.
Yeah, didn't stop Jolie. I'm no leader.
No? Perhaps not. Or perhaps you are different. Something more. I am not blind.
Yes, you are.
I see what they see, hear their voices when they speak to you, and notice the change when they speak to others.
Let's see. Why are you angry?
I know many things, and I know what I am not. I am no leader. I speak with a voice that will never move others. I speak with a passion that goes unheard. They obey you because you are a leader, and perhaps something more. Have you noticed what has been happening? Have you felt it in them?
No what?
They echo you, either fighting or surrendering to their feelings, their loyalty, their duty. Your mere presence serves as an example to them of something to uphold or something to fight against. Watch them carefully, see their patterns, and recognize the strength in it. Influence can be a weapon, one that you may need before your journey is done.
Yeah, they're friends, not tools.
I care not which of the words you use, as long as you make use of that which you forge. That was Revan's way, I believe. It was a strength.
What do you mean?
A discussion, perhaps, for another time.
Other questions?
Ask, and I will answer.
You gotta catch up. Let's see. With something. Let's try 8.
Nothing more than we already know, and anything else I know would be useless. There is danger in such knowledge, even if I was certain of the ones who hunt you.
Other questions?
Ask, and I will answer.
I don't seem to like the handmaiden. Why?
There are countless reasons, and I have neither the time nor the patience to list them all.
She's here to help us, and allies should stand together.
Do you think to turn her from Atris's will? If so, I hope your arrogance will prove true in time. But I will abide her presence. She may have her uses.
Why do you say that?
Because Atris is a threat. And as much as she would try to use us against you, so may we use her servants against her. Do not see every enemy as an enemy. See them instead as an ally, whether they realize it or not. This situation may yet work to our advantage.
I do not see the handmaiden as an enemy, and neither should you.
If that is your opinion, it is noted. Is that all you wish to speak to me about?
Other questions?
Ask, and I will answer.
Let's see. Did you know Atris at all?
I know her as much as I know any Jedi. If you have other questions, you may ask those, but on Atris, I can provide you no answers that you cannot find on your own.
Yeah, I'm not going to get much out of her. Really, it's only dark side characters, I would say, that get a lot out of her.
And I will answer.
Did you know Revan?
I misspoke before, and I do not wish to choose my words unwisely again. Leave this be.
Other questions?
Ask, and I will answer.
Questions about how Revan got a huge force against the Republic.
A discussion, perhaps, for an...
Alright, fine then. She don't want to say nothing. Lost Jedi, Saber, new fuel source. False spot 2. I don't think I got any more of that. Alright, Atten.
You know, I noticed a glow before, but now it's bright around you. You've come a long way since Paragus, and despite all we've been through, you seem a lot better for it.
Could you at least look me in the eyes when you say that? I feel as if I'm more in touch with the Force than I ever have been.
It shows. It's kind of inspiring, to be honest.
Alright, let's see. I had some questions.
Alright, what did you want to know?
Can you teach me to play Pazak?
Alright, but I'm out of credits, so it's Republic Senate rules.
Senate rules?
That's where we waste a lot of time trading cards and trying to beat each other. But in the end, nobody wins. Everybody loses, and nobody accomplishes anything. It's like stalemate, except the goal is to pass time until the audience gets bored and leaves.
Alright, go over the rules first.
Sure, shouldn't be a problem. It's basically a numbers game, but I can give you the ground rules.
Alright, they've been added to the completed quests. Whoop. Not worth it. Yeah, this isn't much of anything anyway. There's no stakes at all. Bip. Meh.
You seem pretty calm. It's almost streaming off of you. A lot calmer than you were on Paragus when I first met you.
Yeah, I'm fine. In fact, I haven't felt this good in a long time.
Well, it's good to see. You're a nice counterbalance to that old witch back there.
Questions?
All right. What did you want to know?
Nothing. Bowder would like to remark on this as well.
I didn't want to talk about the war, but can I ask you something?
Yep, here we go. What is it?
Why did you decide to fight?
Let's see. The Jedi served no one with inaction.
The war went poorly before Revan and the Jedi lent aid to the Republic. Many of us believed the Jedi to be cowards who were afraid to face the Mandalorian threat. I remembered when word of the Mandalorian attacks arrived on Iridonia. My people had colonies across the Outer Rim. Many of them were among the first systems to fall.
So many Zabraks lost. Let's see, unlike many of the Jedi, I could not stand by and watch.
I did not join because I wanted to protect, though. I hated them. I wanted to destroy them. To give them the mercy they gave the people they conquered. I remember the thrill I felt when we fought them in battle. Victories were rare, but we celebrated every Mandalorian's death. Do you know how it felt?
Jedi are trained to resist such strong emotions.
I couldn't do that. It was almost as though the battle took control of me, drove me forward. It's always on my mind now. That loss of control blinded me, turned me into a weapon. I just needed to get that off my chest. Was there something you wanted me for?
Alright.
Yes, General?
Alright, that was all. She got anything to say?
Yes?
Nope. Yeah, what are you doing?
I am training, so that if danger should strike, my body and my reflexes will be prepared. That, and I had forgotten how long hyperspace travel can be. If I do not have something to focus my attention on, I fear my sanity will erode as well.
You could play Pazak with Atten.
What do you mean, Pazak? What, again?
No, I do not trust him.
At cards?
That too.
It's going to be a short journey if everyone's watching each other for betrayal.
That is untrue. You and the Iridonian trust each other. Or at least the Iridonian trusts you. We heard much of the Iridonian when we served Atris. Atris believed that the Iridonian held the knowledge to restoring Telos.
Bowder?
Yes. His skill with machines is something beyond which most can aspire to. His shield technology surpasses the designs of even the most skilled of Ichani power architects. I do not realize if you know what it means to have such a one respect and follow you. The Iridonian allied himself with no one on the entire world of Telos, yet he will follow you at the risk of his life. His stance, in many ways, mirrors yours. Where he walks, he carries a world upon his shoulders. And like you, I do not know if he has ever faced it.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it, and I don't want you asking him about it either.
I will respect your wishes, and his. Forgive me.
Let's see. It's just difficult to describe to someone who wasn't there.
The Mandalorian Wars were like that for many. Many returned, who could not tell of their experiences in a way that could bring meaning to them.
Alright. Okay, moving on to the next planet. On my list. Now, there is a certain order that I want to do these things in order to maximize things. So I think first should be Nar Shaddaa. Making the jump to light speed.
Well, here we are. The Smuggler's Moon. It's the gaping maw of Nar Shaddaa, swallowing all the cargo and spaceport thugs the galaxy has to offer. Mandalorians, mercenaries, war veterans, and pilots from the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War ended up on Nar Shaddaa, from all sides of the conflict. When the last war ended, there was no place left for them to go. Nar Shaddaa's a rough place and easy to get lost in. Or for someone to get lost. If we wanted to keep out of sight from the Sith for a while, you couldn't pick a better spot.
What's Nar Shaddaa?
It means glorious jewel in Huttese, but don't let that fool you. It's the central breeding grounds of the Hutts. Nar Shaddaa orbits it.
I've been on Nar Shaddaa.
It's
It's
slimy as
disgusting.
the Hutts. Lots of swamp and bloated gas. It's where those slugs reach out and grab chunks of the galaxy.
Wasn't like that originally.
We're not going to go anywhere near the place unless we want to be washing the stink out of our clothes for the next few years.
Sound like you've been there before.
Anyone flying the Star Lanes has docked on Nar Shaddaa at least once. I wouldn't want to live there, and I doubt anyone does by choice.
What's the refugee sector?
Not everyone who came to Nar Shaddaa were soldiers. A lot of worlds were destroyed by the Mandalorians and the Jedi. Left a lot of people wandering the galaxy.
Let's see, so there's a lot of ex-soldiers on Nar Shaddaa?
Yeah, some came looking for work running freight and cargo. Still, there's only so many ships to go around and so many workers. So others lend their weapons to the Hutts in the exchange. It's become a prime base for raider recruitment across the galaxy.
Ugh, not good. How hard would it be to find a Jedi here?
It won't be easy. There's so much traffic on Nar Shaddaa. Finding anyone on the moon's surface is going to be hard. We're going to touch down in the refugee sector. There's a lot more traffic there, and it's harder for people to spot you coming in. Or find you once you arrive.
Let's see. How hard would it be to hide here?
Shouldn't be too hard. There's so much traffic on Nar Shaddaa, finding anyone on the moon's surface is going to be hard. We're going to touch down in the refugee sector. There's a lot more traffic there, and it's harder for people to spot you.
Alright, and bring it in.
I've plotted a course for the refugee sector, and we should touch down within the hour. Once we're down, we should finally be able to breathe easy. There's no way anyone's going to find us here.
Ah. Anyway, there we are, flying towards the moon. Ooh, that's a metropolis. The lanes are absolutely choked with air speeders and ships. We're going up and over, down, and now we're descending. Ah, there's a spot to land. Hot.
Perhaps you have heard that the Jedi comes to Nar Shaddaa. While he walks upon the smuggler's moon, he is not to be harmed. You may watch him, observe his movements, but nothing more.
Why must we watch? We have hunted them so long. Why must, now we must wait?
You must, because one Jedi attracts others. It is the way of things.
Goto's head is filled with madness. Zug family hunt the galaxy, look for Jedi. Jedi finally comes here, we can no longer hunt. There is no sense to it. If you wish to live, you should respect Goto's wishes. The handsome Jedi has run for years. He will not stay on this moon forever. Oh, thank you. Let the Zugs defy Goto. After they've collected their bounty, I'll keep their heads as trophies. Well, I've collected them. You best leave threats unspoken, Hanhar. You are carried too far from World of Trees. Maybe too far. I hear you not even once collect life debt from the little red-maned human female. She make fool of you twice. If she had crossed Zugs, she would be very dead now. Goto or not, I will carve a bloody swatch through your entire family, Zug. I swear it to you.
Request. If Goto's vessel is no longer neutral ground, inform us so that we might initiate assassination protocols and commence firing at once.
It would be unwise to commit violence here. Goto's order was clear. We are not to harm the handsome Jedi while he walks on Nar Shaddaa. Unless we are attacked first, we are permitted to defend ourselves.
Observation. Jedi follow the self-destructive path of pacifism and tolerance. They will not attack first.
This Jedi is different. But he said nothing of the Jedi's companions. Oh, those sisters are hot.
Ah, the beautiful stench and decay of desperate living.
This moon, it teems with life. It is difficult to center oneself.
Word of warning, watch where you step, or you'll fall for hours.
Yeah, I noticed that. Gonna be okay on this landing pad?
Sure. Most of the landing pads around here are unclaimed, or should be. They're pretty badly maintained, so they're not safe to land on. Well,
what?
I mean, not this one. But they all have the reputation, so we should be all right. I think.
You're not inspiring confidence here, Atten. Any problems with the docking authorities?
No, but I forgot to tell them we were landing. The refugee sector's a dead zone. No one cares too much who flies in and out of here as long as they're not carrying cargo that the Exchange or the Hutts might want a piece of.
Let's see, is this the refugee sector?
Yeah, in all its glory. Don't get your hopes up from what you see here, though. As soon as we hit the main sector, that's when the smell and the mobs can get pretty bad.
Let's see. Well, let's go then.
All right then, let's move out. Where are we headed exactly?
That is a very good point.
It does not matter where we go. If what we seek is here, we shall come upon it in due time.
Yeah, if you want to stay on the ship and meditate some more, don't let us stop you.
Oh, she will.
Whatever we do, I say we get the Hawk's ID signature changed while we're here. Might keep us from being a target when we enter a new system.
It is not your choice, Adon. It is his. What is it you wish to do?
Let's see. If Zez-Kyle is here, I want to find him.
Finding a Jedi, or anyone else touched by the Force here, will be difficult. The mass of people, the rush of their emotions. It makes detection difficult. But this moon does not get any smaller while we wait. This sector is as good as any place to begin our search, so let us begin.
Well, if we're gonna search a moon of a few billion inhabitants for one Jedi that even our own can't sense, might as well start as soon as possible.
I agree. Let's see. Want to find out more about this bounty on Jedi.
Well, that means finding either a bounty hunter, a ranking member of the Exchange, or someone willing to talk, none of which are too appealing. Bounty hunters in the Exchange are going to want to shoot you, and someone who is willing to talk to anyone, which means trouble.
The bounty is a waste of our efforts. All that matters is the Jedi. The intentions of the thugs of this moon are of no consequence.
This bounty poses a threat to him. We do not need two beasts at our back when the Sith are enough.
She's got a
If
point.
you're so certain of your path, then do what you will, servant of Atris.
Do not slur her like that.
It's up to you. There's bound to be someone in the sector willing to spill their guts for a credit or two.
Wouldn't mind getting some new gear.
There should be a central trading hub up ahead. Their stock's probably not the best, but they may have some things worthwhile.
Well, anyway, let's go.
All right, if you have any questions, just ask. We should be able to leave the ship here as long as we want. No one supervises these landing pads anymore.
You!
Well,
you there!
You were saying?
Uh-oh.
What's with you? Letting that piece of junk sink its struts into my landing pad!
Force persuade. I think it'll be fine where it is.
It'll be fine where it is. Yeah, I guess you're right. And by right, I mean you're wrong. Telling me it'll be fine where it is. What, you think I'm stupid? I got another ship coming in, and unless you want that piece of junk's hull crushed flat, you better move it. Got it?
What other ship?
That's none of your business. All you need to know is that they're gonna be firing up their quad lasers if they find your ship squatting there when they arrive.
Let's see. Yeah, I could pay for the space and your time.
Yeah? Right now, all I'm hearing is talk. How much you offering?
I'm guessing 50 credits ought to be enough.
Done! Pleasure doing business with you. I
Cheap.
got some visitors booked for your space, but I'm sure the two of you can work it out when they arrive.
Anyway, Atten, come along. You too, handmaid. Yeah, you're absolutely not being brought along for your skills. There's really no point in it. Yeah, she's already really good at armor and stuff. Let's see. Melee weapon focus. Here you go. Gonna need to hit harder, so gonna up that strength some. Master 2-weapon fighting. She's better at it than I am. Oh, Ichani Strike. Give you Flurry. Unarmed Specialist 3. And Critical Strike. Ichani Strike 2. Oh yeah, she already has some toughness. Alright, there we go. Specialization with melee weapons. Ah yes, thank goodness I'm able to just do this from here. Yeah, Bowder needs healing, so... Alright, little buddy, let's see here. Put your decks up. Alright then. Give you some toughness. Make you hardy. Now improve that 2-weapon fighting. There you go. Alright, I think it should be these two that I want. You wander too far, human. We warn you what happens, but your kind not listen. Break legs, maybe you not wander so far.
No, look, you can't keep us trapped in the refugee sector. We can't survive there. You've got us locked in.
Know your place, human. Your place is there, not here. Another human? What you look at? I have no idea why they have Barada speak like that. What's going on here? Exchange business, human, not for your seeing unless you want to lose your eyes. Exchange... See, won't let you hurt that man. Stand away from him. One human, not amusing fight. More than one human, a little better. Spill more blood.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
This will teach you.
One credit.
Thanks for your help. They would have crippled me for sure.
Couldn't stand by and let them hurt you. Why are they hunting you?
Well, they work for the Exchange. For a Quarren named Visquis. He's looking to step up in the Exchange. The only language the Exchange respects is money, so Visquis is trying to increase his profits by using the refugees here in Nar Shaddaa as a cheap labor force.
That's
We're only
awful.
good to him as slaves and merchandise. He wants to keep us in one place so he can control us. That's always been the way. Well, except lately.
What do you mean?
The Exchange has been clamping down on the refugee sector hard, and I've no idea why. They've started kidnapping people, hurting others, but there seems to be no reason to it.
Where can I find Visquis?
You don't. He comes to you. If he's got reason to. Either because you can help him out, or because you're making trouble. Either way, it's not a good thing.
Well, I was glad to help. You better head out before that you run into any more trouble.
Whatever your reasons, thanks.
I saw what you did to those Exchange thugs, stranger. Can you spare a few credits, maybe help another refugee in need?
Yeah, sure. 5 credits for you, Tim Curry.
Thank you, stranger. I won't forget your kindness.
It's probably not Tim Curry, but it sounded like him.
Why did you do such a thing? Such kindnesses will mean nothing. His path is set. Giving him what he has not earned is like pouring sand into his hands.
It may help him, if nothing else but to survive.
And would that be a kindness? What if by surviving another day he brings a greater darkness upon another?
You can't know that.
The Force binds all things. The slightest push, the smallest touch, sends echoes throughout life. Even an act of kindness may have more severe repercussions than you know or can see. By giving him something he has not earned, perhaps all you have helped him become is a target. Seeing another elevated often brings the eyes of others who suffer. And perhaps in the end, all you have wrought is more pain.
Ugh.
And that is my lesson to you. Be careful of charity and kindness, lest you do more harm with open hands than with a clenched fist.
She'll never stop trying to help others.
Very well, but mind what I have said. Use your power, but in its proper place.
Swoop Garage. Take from here real quick. Airspeeder and navigation interface. I am TT-32, the 32nd maintenance assistant model to be employed by my master. How may I assist you? 32nd model? Oh yes, the previous 31 models employed by Master Tien have met explosive ends or have shut down when they were unable to recharge. It's not Master Tien's fault, however, he's simply forgetful due to his age and failing eyesight. I am proud to have lasted this long. Explosive ends? Yes, many accidents have occurred here in the garage, and sometimes when equipment is used improperly, damage to droids or to the surrounding environment occurs. But please ignore the carbon scoring on the walls. The accidents are infrequent, and Master Tien is truly a craftsman. Well, looking to buy some stuff. I'm afraid all transactions must be cleared through Master Tien. Is there any other way I may be of assistance? Nah, I'll be going. Also, look away when I open your box. Tien Tub. Where did I leave that Hydra spanner? Who's that? Is someone in front of me? Raise your chin 5 degrees and rotate your head 15 degrees to your right, Master Tien. Ah, darkness has fallen upon my eyes, a curse of age. What brings you here, visitor? You alright? All right, yes, my eyes have failed before their time, but my hands and hearing are still sharp.
Sullistan's hearing's pretty sharp, if you couldn't guess from the lobes.
But I'm not blind to sounds, no matter how quiet, so address me with respect. And what brings you here? Came here to do business. Ah, good, good. Business is always welcome. What kind of business you in, human? How does he know I'm human? Equipment and parts. Then you've come to the right place. It's the finest vehicle repair shop this side of the moon.
Big Ears here might know someone who can change the Ebonhawk's ID signature. Could be useful for avoiding notice.
What is this Big Ears? Compliments will not get you a discount. Can you change a ship's ID transponder codes? Could I? Will I? Not legal. Frowned upon by government peoples with Bothan stunners. Bad troubles for Tien. See, can pay for your time. It's not a matter of payment, it's a matter of equipment. Transponder cards are permanent once written. I have none. I would need the raw transponder card you wish to use, or a blank card and an ID signature. Bring me this and we can discuss payment. Can I use the workbench? Ah, yes, you may avail yourself to it. It is no trouble. But please return the Hydra spanner to its proper place when it is done, and the fusion cutter, and the plasma torch. Let's see. Thought there was more I could buy here. Anyway, excuse me, one thing before you go. I was wondering if I might prevail on you for a favor. It has come to my attention that my predecessor wasn't carelessly destroyed by Master Tien. What happened? After the last accident here in the garage, he was scrapped. He was then picked up by a junk dealer, a mechanical cannibal by the name of Coden. Filthy beast, large tusks, very unpleasant. What would you like me to do? I was wondering if you might be able to get him back. Not for sentimental reasons, mind you. The utility droid in question has some plans of Master Tien stored in its memory core. The plans are really quite necessary to be retrieved. What plans? Oh, I'm not at liberty to say. They are really quite sensitive. Suffice to say that they are necessary. They aren't dangerous, are they? Oh no, they're simply schematics for a new prototype droid shield. Quite fascinating, really. One of his rare moments of genius. Of course, it occurs to me that I shouldn't have said that to you just now, since it was intended to be something of a secret. I fear we will need the schematics if we intend to stay in business. Master Tien has fallen on hard times. If I can get a free version of that droid once it's part once it's built, I'll do it. Oh, thank you. I knew you were helpful sentient as soon as my photoreceptors focused on you. If you retrieve my predecessor's memory core, then I would be most appreciative. What does the droid look like? It's a small astromech droid, brown, a little battered, but quite loyal and dutiful. Its designation is IT-31. Where can I find Coden? He works out of the main hub here in the refugee sector. He should have a graveyard of poor droids around him. Please be careful. As Aqualish go, Coden is really a rather nasty specimen. Alright. Oops. No, that was the right way. Box! Grenades. Another box. Vosk. You're brave to walk your ex-Jedi. In landing on Nar Shaddaa, you have stepped into the crate dragon's jaws. Who are you? I am Vosk, once of the Bounty Hunters Guild, now no longer. You have nothing to fear from me. Why is that? Because I am no longer of them. I do not hunt as they do, as cowards, as honorless betrayers. Membership in the guild is name only. Most are killers, assassins. Something has taken their hunter's heart and twisted it. Those of the guild no longer take pleasure in the hunt, only in the kill. Bounty hunting has become murder. I had some other questions for you. Ask your questions. I have time enough for that. Let's see. How do you know who I am? Much information has reached Nar Shaddaa of you. Not many will recognize you, but all hunters will. Perhaps you wonder why the surface of the moon does not swarm with bounty hunters eager to capture you. It is because they cannot. It is their law. Laws? Yes, there were oaths to the bounty hunter's creed, honored in blood. There were laws to hunts and bounties, once upheld, now no longer. This is not known to many, but the bounty hunter's creed has been infected. Laws are fragile, broken easily. What laws do they uphold? A contract is honored, and they are not to attack each other if they are chasing the same prey. If they're all hunting one person, they couldn't attack each other? Yes, and that's why the smuggler's moon has become quieter in the past months. They all hunt Jedi, and they all hunt uselessly. Someone is playing them for fools. Who are some of the prime hunters? There are many. The smuggler's moon has become their home. The entire nest of Gand who has come here, all of them having left their colony, but they will not say why they come here to hunt. They have strange perspectives on life, on hunting, but they are very effective. Who else? There are the twin sons, 2 Twi'lek slaves from Ryloth, slaves who killed their masters and developed a taste for it. They have mastered a dance of death, very beautiful, very dangerous. 2 beautiful Twi'leks are hunting me? How is that bad? What if I wanted to kill the other bounty hunters, but still have the Twi'leks chase me? Let's see. I can handle them both. Anyone else? There are the Zug brothers, of course, cast from Duros for attempting to wipe out a rival family of politically set Duros. It's funny how they hold their weapons. There are hundreds of their kind, not grouped by blood, but by their cause, who claim they are a new family. They seek to raise enough credit to seize Duros for their own. There's a series of hunter droids that are new to the moon, and there is always Hanhar and Mira. They will hunt each other until the sun of the system dies and beyond. Hanhar? Hanhar, a beast, a Wookiee brought from the Mid-Rim world near my world of Huskor. He was captured by Zerka, killed the Zerka slavers. He now hunts this moon and other systems. He uses bounty hunting as an excuse for taking slaves and for breaking and killing humans wherever he can find. He is very dangerous, almost unstoppable when angry. It is said he killed his own tribe, but no one knows for sure. What about Mira? Mira, once a slave captured by Hanhar, brought to the smuggler's moon, but she escaped. She is still a bounty hunter, perhaps one of the best I've ever seen. Why? Because she does not kill except when she has to. She respects the hunt, not the slaughter. And Hanhar? Oh, never mind. Other questions? Can you tell me where I can find the guild? You cannot. There's no base, no territory which they stake their claim. They are scattered throughout Nar Shaddaa and the galaxy. Let's see. Nah, all done. And the character can be almost as horny as I am.
Hey, I saw that ship you flew in on. My ship.
What makes you think the ship is yours?
It's the Ebon Hawk, isn't it? She was stolen from me during a routine run in the Mid-Rim, near the close of the Mandalorian Wars.
Prove the ship is yours, I'll give it back to you.
The registry's 34 P7JK. It's got a temperamental hyperdrive, and the turrets can be sluggish and unresponsive against fast-moving fighters. She's also got 2 secret compartments, one in the cargo hold, right near the plasteel cylinders in the back, and the second beneath the bunks in the starboard cabin.
I didn't know about the cargo hatch.
Whoa, he could have gotten that information some other way than owning the ship. Come on, he's skifting us.
So, you gonna hand it over now, or are you going to be difficult?
Can I buy it from you?
No deal. A ship's worth its weight in spice on Nar Shaddaa, and nothing's worth being trapped here another year scrounging freight jobs.
Oh, fine.
What? It's our ship. I mean, your ship that I fly.
Don't
Good to
worry,
hear
my
you
Jedi
aren't going
senses
to
tell me
challenge
this will
it.
be resolved peacefully.
That makes things a lot easier.
Are you sure you wish to do this? If so, we will be forced to remain on this moon until we can hire transport out.
What are you doing? That's gonna trap us here.
Ship is his, then he deserves it back.
I'll be going now. Get used to the solid ground beneath you.
Let me shoot him in the back. No one has to know.
Atten, restrain yourself. Besides, a blaster would be unnecessary, when a nerve strike to his neck would incapacitate him painfully without inflicting any lasting harm.
Point taken.
Aw, look at that. They're bonding. Refugee sector, open it up for later. I'm telling you, it's all here. I told you 24 cases. What am I supposed to do with 2? You're going to pay me for the 2. Boss. An ambush. You're double-crossing Leku will adorn my wall, Squick. Leave none alive. Ah, I can't see. Oh, Glad, that was a... Okay, that was a grenade that was going off. Well, I at least knocked one of them down. I forgot I had the Mandalorian melee shield equipped. Off with you. Well, thanks for the grenades, Squick. Vibro Double Blade. Finally. Undar. Hello. You have the look of a human who's looking for no cred junk deals. Yes, human? Yes, no cred junk here. Only good cred weapons, good cred armor. No cred line, only cred up front for any item. Look, but not for long, for I have many customers waiting. Let's not insult him. Let's just get to it. Ooh, Matukai Apprentice Robe. Matukai apprentices master of physical meditation by practicing martial arts techniques. Their robes are designed to help them achieve harmony between the mind and body. The Matukai are a group of Force sensitives who use their physical body to channel the Force. The balance of the physical and spiritual is a cornerstone of their philosophy. Barando Nozzle. Masasi's ceremonial armor. Long-term domination by the Sith has erased the memory of the Masasi rituals for which this armor was designed, but it retains its effectiveness on the battlefield regardless. Banad and Alloy, Powered Battle, Exchange Negotiator, Trando Double Blade, Vibro Sword. Let's see. Crystals. Zabrak Blaster Carbine. It's actually fairly powerful and extremely pricey. Electrical Capacitance Shield. It's Energy Cell Mark III. Amplifying Chamber, Ion Chamber, Strengthening Underlay. Two of those. Now let's get rid of some stuff. Dark Padawan Robe. Lorando Navis. Mando combat. Senegar warsuit. Right, yeah, he's using the Krath now. That's better. Bronzium light battle. Ichani heavy. Yeah. Alright. Gamorrean war axe. Cleaver. Sith war sword. The mining lasers. War bowcaster. Flame blaster carbine. Frag grenades. Concussion. Poison. Adhesive. Cryoban. Plasma. Used Arcanian shield. Use Mandalorian melee. Vanilla stealth field generator. Adrenals. Let's see. The optimized interface. 1 parabolic guidelines, I'd say. The energy collectors. Okay.
Your thoughts are disturbed. I can feel them from a great distance, like a shiver running through you.
I don't know. I feel like this background noise, like a vibration.
It is Nar Shaddaa, the true Nar Shaddaa that you feel around you. It is this moon, with the metal and machines stripped away and the currents of the Force laid bare.
Sound, the vibration is strange, tense.
I'm surprised you can feel it. I fear the damage to you had deadened you to such perceptions. What you feel is the echo of the minds of these creatures within the Force. Their anger, their greed, their desperation. It is life.
The anger and desperation. Is there some way to heal it?
One might as well heal the universe, but such manipulation is possible, yes. It requires that one be able to feel the critical point within the fractured mass, and know how to strike it in such a way that the echoes travel to your intended destination.
I'm not interested in manipulation, but healing.
Have you learned nothing? Healing is manipulation, and if you do not realize it yet, then you will discover that an act of healing depends largely on your perspective. Manipulation is done through propelling events, or selected ones, into motion. It is done through teaching, through example, and through conviction. And the greatest of victories are not manipulations at all, but simply awakening others to the truth of what you believe, of hearing it echoed around you in life. But let us be silent. Words and thoughts are distractions. Feel this moment, for as long as it will last.
Oh, I think there was more for her to say. But yay, more force points. Oh, hold on a minute. Let me just grab that robe real quick. I like it. Door. Not yet, sister. We must wait. It's hard to wait. The handsome exile is so close, so within reach. Still, we must. It is the anticipation, sister. Savor it. It is the waiting that makes the kill worthwhile. I didn't even want to enter. Gita. Ah, you have the look of a seasoned spacer about you, and perhaps a veteran of a war yet to come, no? I am Gita, humble purveyor of supplies, clothing, and for one such as yourself, weapons and armor. What do you mean, veteran of a war yet to come? Struggles and battles are the way of the universe. The pitch and yaw as empires rise and fall. Well, and at the risk of seeming shallow, well, by your stance I can tell you I've seen many battles and you are not ready to lay your weapons aside. Well, let's see what you have. Some combat suit. Bunch of general stuff. Plain Viroblade might be worth it. Ion Carbine. Sleeved gloves. You know, so this is a bunch of generic stuff. Actually, that's good. Strength D package. Nerve enhancement. Yep, take the power implant as well. Neural band for will saves, why not? Alright. Alright, she's got like 16 con. Power implant. Oh, yeah. Help her with some will saves.
Please, look, I already paid the exchange what I have.
What you have, not enough. Pay all. Or we make up the percentage by taking a percentage of you back with us. Hey, didn't I kill you two earlier?
But oh, look! Here's the one with your credits. About time. Look, these gentlemen are getting impatient.
You have the rest that this one owes? Give all owed, now! Let's see. There's no need for this. Go on your way. There is no need for this. We will go on our way. You're welcome, Rutum.
Are you crazy? That was exchange muscle. When they hear about this, they'll come back a dozen strong and tear you limb from limb.
I can handle them. For now, I need some info.
All right. What'd you want to know?
Looking for a Jedi Master by the name of Zez-Kayel. Heard of him?
Jedi Master? Are you crazy? There aren't any more Jedi running around, let alone Masters. But you're serious, aren't you? All right, well, look. If I were a Jedi, I'd be where I could help people. As for where that happens on Nar Shaddaa, I have no idea.
Fair enough. Anyway, looking for bounty hunters?
The bounty hunters don't have any one place where they stick around. Best thing I can tell you is if you want to find one, get a bounty on your head and then wait.
Oh well, better than nothing. Anyway, you can leave.
Are you serious? All right. I must be doing something right for you to come along and bail me out like you did.
But of course.
I guess the Jedi Code is still alive and well.
Anyone in need deserves our help if we are capable of it.
If you say so. I'm not sure I believe it. There's a lot of people who need help in the galaxy. If we stop to help each one, the Sith are going to be on us faster than anything. Let's just accomplish our mission first, then worry about everyone else.
Sarcastic as he wants to be, he still liked it. Nar Shaddaa docks. Gonna leave that for a bit. Vic, get up and go home, or else I'll tell Moto to... Ah, new face, come in. Bornalis. Hello, new face. Welcome to Lupo's Swoop Viewing Gallery. Let's see, is he okay? He's fine. What can I do for you? Who do I see about a race? Go out back and talk to Moto. He'll set you up. He's in no state to have a conversation. Moto So. C9T9. Muran Notable. Cardio package? Yep. Looks like something good for him. One thing at a time. Let's speak to the Aquilish and get the droid back. Coded me, jump dealer me. You buy? Let's see, looking for an astromech droid. IT-31 once belonged to T and Tub. No Tub droid, only coded droid. You seek Tub droid, go see Tub. That droid there seems to know what I'm talking about. Droid was left on Tub junk pile, left as parts, left as trash. No claim except Coden. No talk, no argue, no right. I'm gonna buy that droid from you. Tough sell, good droid, not look it but good, sturdy, smart, mini program and tiny brain, 500 credits. I have a feeling you'll be satisfied with 150. Good enough, take droid, code and count credits. What you got for sale? Zerka utility belt. Not bad. HK droid processor. Take that. Dash plate. Let's see. Wisdom upgrade. Parabolic. Stabilization subroutine. Deflector shields. Bio assault spray. Poison. She and Atten got a long ways to go to level up, so that probably means it's even longer for me. Alright, IT, let's get you back. Negotiated your release. You're free to go. See you back at Tien's garage. Alright, time to get the reward. I see a shape. Is someone there again? Ah, it's falling upon my eyes. Yep. Never mind. Oh, right. I talked to you. Oh, thank you. IT-31 has returned, and I was able to retrieve what was required. As promised, I shall be happy to commission the prototype droid shield free of charge. If you'll give me a moment, I shall attend to it. Here you are. With the schematics, it was a simple matter to construct it. Let's see. Very well, I'll be going. Droid renewable shield. Well, we're off Telos, and now we're on to Nar Shaddaa. Got a lot to do here for next time. Thought Sakura might have been on, but I guess that's me not paying attention. Oh well, wanted to welcome them back with a raid. Well, that's it for today. We've arrived at our destination. Please watch your step as you disembark. Please follow if you liked. Thanks for watching. Peace be with you, and may the forces of evil be confused on the way to your home. Bye.